It's been about a week actually. Well, 2 actually. I decided to take a hiatus. I've been busy on the real life job and also the Genshin live stream as well. No, okay, I gotta say, welcome back to the Gran Turismo 7, and we gotta do a. I gotta say that this thing is a lot. Well, actually, 2 legendary early 90s, late 80s, early 90s straight-6 car. The reason why I gotta do this thing, I have no idea, but actually I have a ring about it. If you remember my mid-90s straight-6 power machine, you know they guessed it, right? Okay, let's put it in an earlier perspective. Actually, to be honest, I want to do this one actually. Now, to pre-perspective, actually, I want to do this one quite a bit. Well, a little bit actually. So I want to talk about the car. You mean you talk about it already, right? You know this video already. This is a Nissan Skyline GT-R V-Spec 2, which is the R32 actually, and also the 1994. This is one of the greatest car of all time. One of the greatest car of all time as well. The most dominating machine in early 90s as well, and the late 80s as well. If you remember. Now, oh yeah, if you notice, the original R32 GT-R came out in 1989. This year marked 35 years old. Wow. Well, I gotta say, actually I'm 26. Well, 26 years old. For me, I literally had to say that. The most best looking about the Skyline GT-R. Well, actually, this is one of the greatest car of all time. The R32 GT-R is the most dominating race street car on the streets as well. Not just the streets, and also on the track as well. One of the greatest car of all time. That's why this car originally nicknamed Godzilla as well. Yeah, one of the greatest car of all time, as you probably know. Oh yeah, if you didn't notice, the R32 GT-R is one of the great car as well, and also it features in Initial D as you probably know. Nagata Takeshi and Hojo Ring as well drive one of these things as well. Well, I love I like those characters as well. I pretty much hit the underdog. As you probably know, this particular car has a pretty much a jet. It has a 306 horsepower as well and 391 Newton meters of torque. Oh yeah, I just press the button on this one as well, as you probably know. It weighs about 1.5 tons. Whoa, 1.5 tons. It's 100 kilograms heavier than the Nismo version, the lighter version, the Nismo one. A model lineup as well. This particular car, even though it has a 4-wheel drive, a Tesla ETS system as well, and also high cast, as you probably know, high cast is the thing back in the 90s. The one of the greatest thing, and you may know the GT-R, is the engine on it. It's a tunable. Most tuners that time, I'm gonna say may sound pretty much funny. To say I'm not funny guy. As you probably know, I claim myself I wasn't funny guy at all. This particular car back then late 80s, which is 1989 until 1994. This particular car, people praise about this car. It's a tunable engine as well. Even the RB26 that time is pretty much monster on the track as well. As you probably know, in the Kawasaki GT-R early 90s, dominating on the Japanese touring car series as well. And also, you may notice the most iconic car of all time. Oh yeah, it has 4 seats as well, and 5-speed manual gearbox. This particular car is the king of the road back in the 90s as well. So as you probably know, in the late 80s and early 90s, the Skyline GT-R has the main rival as well. I know people are gonna think it. Wait, Porsche 911 is also the main rival of this one. Yeah, it is actually. But another rival is a tunable sports car as well. This particular one here. Oh yeah, if you don't know, this is 1988 car as well. This is a Toyota Supra 3.0 GT Turbo A. This is a car one of the cool things, the most thing I gotta say, this is the most underrated car of all time. The Mark III Supra, the MA70, yeah, it is actually. This is before the 1J era, before the 1J era came out. The 1JZ actually. This particular car is the most iconic, most greatest car of all time. This is before the Skyline GT-R returned back in 1989. This is 1988 actually, as you probably know. And this thing is, I gotta respect about this car. I love the shape of this car, and also it came with black only. Yeah, it is actually. So people gonna think, isn't this car before 1JZ era? Yeah, it's a before 1JZ era Supra as well. This is a 1988 car. It has a 3-liter straight-6 twin-turbo engine, and which is a 3M engine, 3M GT-R, I believe. Has a 266 horsepower, and also 357 newton meters of torque. Weighs about 1,530 kilograms. This particular car actually, this one that only came with black color. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I gotta say, hey, this particular Supra is the most underrated car I've ever seen in my life. Well, actually, if you remember the original Gran Turismo 1, they also have one of these things in the game. Actually, the Toyota. Okay, let's read the description. I always read this stuff. Toyota Supra has always been popular with racers, whether the grassroots racing or GT competition and rally event. Oh, I don't know that the Supra also racing on rally event as well. Take for example this 3.0 GT Turbo A of the A70 model that was homologated Group A competition. Oh yeah, if you don't know, this is before the 1J era of this thing. I believe this is one of the coolest things as well. Now the inline 6 M variant, which is a 3M. Yeah, the 3M actually, 3M GTE. The inline 6 M variant engine was originally developed for the 2000 GT. If you remember the 2000 GT, it has a straight-6 engine, as you probably know. The original 2-liter straight-6, the 2M engine. The original 2000 GT has a 2-liter straight-6 with three carburetors, as you probably know. The 2-liter straight-6 3M engine, but this particular one actually, the Toyota Supra Turbo A engine, Turbo A is a 3-liter straight-6 engine, which is a bigger power, a bigger capacity than the normal 3M 2000 GT. the M variant, it said the M variant was originally developed for the 2000 GT, which is a 3M engine, which is a double overhead cam, as you probably know, which is 2-liter. This particular one is 3-liter engine, and thanks for the exclusive turbocharger, it produces 266.3 HP of power, which is horsepower. The HP only 500 units were manufactured, making this rare and unique car the most collectible Supra ever. I don't know, this is the most collectible Supra of all time. It cost this car in this game 107. If you want to buy for the used market, you can buy 107,000, or you can play it on career progression and already. Yeah, I forgot to say, I have one of these things in this game as well. And also, if you remembered the Gran Turismo Sport video, you may notice about that as well. So some people got to think, are you gonna use the Tsukuba as well? Yes, I gotta use the same track as well, but another track I'm gonna do it later actually, to be honest. So I know people gotta think about it. Sorry, I just burping and slowly burping as well. Yeah, I gotta use Tsukuba as usual as well. So I wanna maybe think it. Are you people gonna thinking about why you love Tsukuba? Because of one of the legendary track of all time, the best track of all time, 2 kilometers as well, and also every year most of it Tsukuba circuit also held D1 GP as well, as you probably know. So let's get started anyway. Okay, I admit it. I love Tsukuba as well, as you probably know. So let's get started anyway. Now, to people expecting about the A70 Supra, people are gonna thinking, wait, this is the most underrated Supra of all time? I'm not sure. The copy of this thing is pretty much insane. Well, I never seen the A70 Supra before, but this one is pretty much awesome as well. Look at that! It's pretty much cool interior style as well. And you may be thinking, wait, it has 2 seats. I didn't remember. Is it 4? I didn't remember. It's a 4 seat. Correct me if I'm wrong. Look at the wheels. It's a pretty much. Oh yeah, if you don't know, it's only came with black colors. Man, the Supras that people you may notice, the later the 90 version came with 1JZ engine. If I correct me if I'm wrong, the one if you know about 1JZ engine power on the A70 Supra, the JZ A70, what year they came out with that engine on this platform? Let me know in the comment section below. This particular Supra, if you don't know, has a 3M engine, 3M GTE. Yeah, as you probably know, which is the same name code as the 2000 GT. Toyota 2000 GT, and also you may notice about that car has a 2-liter straight-6 engine. This particular one is 3-liter straight-6. And I noticed something. This particular car has Momo steering wheel, Momo gear knob as well. I did notice about it. So, and okay, you may notice about the Michelin tires as well. And thirdly, this particular one is the most underrated Supra. If I correct me if I'm wrong, is this thing is the most underrated Supra of all time or something? Let me know. Let me know. And this is one of the cars you may notice about it as well. The Skyline GT-R, however, this is one of the most iconic car in 90s, the R32 GT-R, the most best car of all time, best handling car as well. And also that time, not just a tuner culture changed the game, including Mazda RX-7 and also Nissan 300ZX, Nissan Silvia, Nissan. There's the budget of the Mazda RX-7, Evos, Imprezas, Skyline, Supra as well, and many more. Most of them. The most main rivals of this thing is also Porsche 911 Turbo as well. This particular car actually is one of the most dominating cars in 1990s. Even though it has a lot of winning streaks as well in the early 90s on the touring car race as well, including in dominating in the bosses as well. The most iconic car, people loved it as well, and me, including me as well. I love the R32 GT-R as well. The iconic engine of this car, RB26DETT GT-R, as you probably know, this most iconic engine of all time. And plus, this particular inside, look at how the dashboard is. Yes, it was cool. Including this car has a 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel steering, assisted ETS, and also the 6 individual throttle bodies as well of the RB26. RB26DETT also it came with the ITBs, individual throttle bodies. If you don't know what individual throttle bodies, each cylinder has their own throttle body. As you probably know, if you most car has a single throttle body, but some cars has the individual throttle bodies as well. That has most of the cars, and also engine of cars and motorcycle as well. The R32 GT-R, the most famous thing is the dominating racetrack all over the world as well. Yeah, this is, people call it the original Godzilla as well. Hell, you know, Godzilla, the kaiju. You know what I mean. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see more Gran Turismo 7 and any other video as well, including live stream as well, be sure to smash your like, subscribe if you're new, follow me Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, also Hoya Lab, link in the description box below. See you guys soon. Assalamualaikum and goodbye.